So people wanted to act like Mel was lying when she said that Martell hacked her phone. So let me read you guys this mess that this crazy Negro posted today about Mel. He put, y'all let me know if Melody Cherie or anyone else started a GoFundMe for Devin Keith. I have a little something. Hashtag King. Now we know Martell will not mention another man and Mel in the same sentence if he was not trying to say that that's who she's with. So allegedly, Mr. Devin Keith may just be Melody Cherie's new boo. And I've dug and found a little information about him, and I am one to believe that whatever happened with him at Walmart today is a big misunderstanding. Let me go ahead and read you guys the article about the incident, and then I'm going to give my commentary on this stalking ass Martel Holt. So the article says, Huntsville City Councilman Devin Keith charged with shoplifting at Walmart. They stated that he was arrested this afternoon on charges of shoplifting. According to Madison County jail records, Keith, 34, was booked into the jail at 3:05 p.m. on fourth-degree theft of property charges, covering a theft of property amounting to $500 or less. Sergeant Rosalind White said police were dispatched to Walmart at 6140 University Drive shortly before 1 p.m. on an unrelated call. During that call, officers were notified of a suspected shoplifter. Keith was taken into custody without incident. Police did not say what items were involved in the reported incident. Keith has been a member of the council since 2016 and represents District 1, an area that covers much of northern Huntsville, including Alabama A&M University, and stretches into the downtown area. He was the youngest serving council president in Huntsville history. The city of Huntsville is aware of the situation. Huntsville police are handling this case in accordance with standard practices and procedures. Now, I for one don't believe it, just based off of what I was able to find out about Mr. Keith this evening. On Twitter, everything is positive. He was speaking of the recent incident regarding Tyree Nichols. He even stated how he loved and respected the police. He also had a very touching video that he posted in regards to Deion Sanders' situation as far as him leaving Jackson State and going on to become the coach of Colorado University. And Mr. Keith was basically asking people to continue to support the areas where they grew up at, support your own black communities, inner city, all of that. But my thing is this: what concern is this of Mr. Martell? Martell has lucked up and found him someone that's desperate to allow themselves to even be with him, Sheree Whitfield. And it's so funny because I just made a video tonight about him showing up unannounced at those babies' birthday party, and I warned Sheree in that video. This is before I had even found out about this post. Melody is not his wife. Melody is not his concern. And guess what, Mr. Martell? Allegedly, when you were out stealing ATM machines with your uncle, who was it that wrote a letter to have that basically expunged from your record? This is not normal, Because if she is dating him, this is stalking. And we know that Martell stalks Melody when it comes to other men. Let us not forget the video of him stalking her when she was out on a date having lunch. We all saw that video, but this is not normal. This man carried on an affair for how many years, and yet he's been divorced, and he's still trying to bring shame on his ex-wife, and he's still concerned with her. He's a problem. And I put as the title of my last video that he's a candidate for a Lifetime movie, and I be damned. Here we go. Him proving my point. And guess what, Martell? Melody don't need a GoFundMe. If she did possibly want to assist this gentleman, whether he's her man or not, but guess what? Why don't you donate that $17,000 that you stole from her? That's a start. I would hate to be tied to Martell Holt in any way. He's petty, he's dangerous, he's a stalker, he's a narcissist, and he won't let this lady go on with her goddamn life. He's hell-bent on trying to bring shame to Mel, and here it is, he was allegedly tied to a stripper. He had other women outside coleslaw, and yet he's still talking about Melody Cherie. Man, I don't care what you try to do, Martell. I don't care who you're trying to fool. You are still regretting losing your wife. And you should and you will be for the rest of your damn life. He's such a biatch, I swear. But you guys, take a look at this video that I found of Devin Keith, and I'll be back after that with my final commentary.
All right, so I'm gonna sound off. It's been a long time. I'll be quick. Me and Dexter were talking about this, about the Dion thing. Every barbershop has been talking about this, but y'all some hypocrites. You grew up in low to mod income communities. You come from the hood. You grew up in public housing. You grew up in majority African American communities, but you don't live in them today. Was Dion selling wolf tickets? Maybe so. Maybe he was caught up in a moment. Maybe his perspective is just, I just want the legacy of being the coach to my father. But what I don't get is how African Americans, especially those who went to HBCUs, don't tell their kids to go there. Joke about the inequalities there, but you don't vote for your state reps or your governor who decides the budget of your HBCU. You're a hypocrite. To say that Dion is not going on to white communities, but you live in a gated community separate from the community that you grew up in. And you wouldn't move back to the community that made you. Come on now. All right, I'm done after this. In African-American communities, and maybe not even just in African-American communities, let me just say, in what you find in marginalized, disenfranchised, and distressed communities, those people tout the byproducts that those communities make. I came from the streets. I came from the hood. I came from the concrete. You still get your hair cut there. You go to church there. You get your weave done there. And your grandma live there. And your mama live there. But you don't. So it's good to go see mama and them. But it's best for you to live out in the county or another city. Your kids to go to schools that you didn't go to. But you proud to tell somebody about how you made it out. But you would never go back to change it to be a place that you would want somebody else to make it in. Nah. I just can't do that.
So yeah, we really have no idea if Mr. Keith is indeed Mel's boo. From what I've been able to find, he is very, very vocal in the community in Huntsville. He's not well liked, and we all know that sometimes strange things happen. They're also saying that he may have forgotten something in his cart. That happens as well. And if you don't think that strange things happen, search on YouTube or search on the internet of how a city councilwoman from New Jersey was unalived just this week, and they believe that these were political foes of hers that is possibly tied to that. But as far as Mr. Martell Holt, get you some goddamn business, get a job, get a life. And newsflash, Negro, if this is Mel's man, she's winning if you ask me. He's finer than you. He can speak better than you. I didn't hear him say things of that nature not one damn time. So get a life, Martel. Worry about your own business. That man really, really irks me. Like I said, he's a biatch. But you guys, drop down in my comments. Let me know your thoughts about Martel. Like I mentioned, I just made a video. Something just was not sitting right in my spirit with this man all week. Because I heard earlier during the week, as far as him allegedly storming those girls' birthday party, and then this happened. He needs to go over to Coleslaw's house and see whose penis she may have her big lips wrapped around. Go stalk her. But drop down, guys. Let's chit chat about it. Please also make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.